You know that.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll cut around it.
Yeah.
Is that Pampered Chef?
This? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's apple core. It's pepper chip. Takes that core out. I like it. And
Flying knives.
all right. Now we're gonna we'll put them on this to chop them. We're gonna use a food chopper. You can dice them. To cut these apples up. You can do them any way you want to, but I use it. It doesn't take as long to cook if you dice apples small, because that's what takes it so long. I think I said, oh, that's right. I was getting another recipe confused. I was thinking that we was going to cook this about 20 minutes, but that's another recipe I worked on the other day. You do have to cook these about 30 minutes. 30,
You know
35.
what? I saw at Walmart yesterday.
What'd you see?
I'm so excited.
What?
They have paper plate cutting boards.
Really?
Oh, no.
You can chop, and throw them away.
Is that right?
You better believe I bought some too.
I don't guess I've seen those.
I hadn't
Me
either. Well, I don't know. You know how I am.
I love our little mats here.
Yeah, I do too.
But that would be good, like especially if you were going somewhere and you didn't want
Like
to
a
take
picnic or something.
Yeah.
chopping mats and
Yeah,
stuff
that'd be
with
good.
you.
Yeah.
Or if you're lazy like me and have a whole cabinet of paper products that we use and throw away because we hate dishes.
I like to never got used to using paper plates. To me, paper plates was for picnics and when you wasn't at home. To me, you wash the dishes. That's the way we were raised, and I hadn't been using paper plates that long. I'll be honest with you.
I'll pick a plate sometimes when Mike wouldn't, but it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Of course, a lot of people are totally against using paper plates, but I'm like Linda. There are times when they are completely convenient to use, and we do use paper plates at our house, not to eat out of, but I use them for different things.
Yeah. Well, I'm using more now than I ever have, because I used to not use paper plates.
In my house, we have a designated cabinet with paper products.
I know you do. And when they'd come to the house and they'd say, "Where's the paper plates?" I said, "I got plates. You don't need a paper plate." Linda says, "Who's washing the dishes?" And I said, "Linda, don't worry about it. I'll wash them dishes."
Where's your food chopper?
I got the right one down, yeah. I got a food chopper for nuts and fruits and one for onions, and I don't use the one for onions when I'm doing fruits. Okay, we're through with that. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome. Do you want to put them on that after you get them chopped?
Well, I'm going to put them in that bowl.
You're going to put them in the bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
After we chop them, we're going to put them in this bowl where the flour and sugar and cinnamon is. And I just do a few at the time. I guess I should have had some of them chopped up.
Yeah. Do you want me to do that, Mary?
There's a, I think it's in that one.
Bench scraper?
Yeah, it may be in the next one. You can dice these up with the knife.
Are you through with
I'm through with
dicing
those.
these?
Yeah. It doesn't take but a minute, and actually, the smaller you chop them apples, the quicker it'll cook. Okay. Some of them got a little thick, a little big.
Yeah.
You know what, Linda? I think, I don't know if they can hear me talk or not, but actually there's another step. Did I do that
Did I
timer?
do something wrong?
No. I need to slow down.
Were you going to do something else before I put these in there?
No. I just was thinking I could do the crumble, the strudel that goes on top while you chop these.
Okay, well, I'll do it.
You didn't do nothing wrong. All right.
Please, Mommy. Don't hit me, Mommy. Mommy dearest.
I was just thinking about getting it in the oven.
That movie traumatized me as a
That
child.
would Mommy dearest.
I know it. I don't know why in the world that I allowed you to watch that, because Linda, you would have thought that Linda had that she got beat, and she didn't. But I tell you what, she did not like that movie.
I think that's good enough, don't you,
Okay.
Mary?
Now, for the strudel topping, it takes a half a cup of flour, a third a cup of brown sugar packed, and then old-fashioned oats, not quick cooking, old-fashioned oats. Did you know this oatmeal has gone up?
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
it's expensive. It is.
I pulled out a box that was in my cabinet that I had in my pantry that I had apparently a long time. It had expired. So I went to buy some more yesterday. It's nearly $5 for
a box of oatmeal.
For a box of oatmeal.
For the little one? For
yes,
that little one?
the little one.
Oh,
the
my
big one
goodness.
that I threw away was $7 and something.
Oh my goodness.
And I hated to throw that away, but it had expired. So anyway, okay, and this is, and you put a teaspoon of cinnamon in this. Can they see? Okay,
Are you through with the mat?
I am through with the mat,
Leave
Linda.
that too.
Okay. All right, that that crust probably needs to come out. Ooh, heat.
Do you need, are you going to set it on stove or?
I'm gonna set it on the stove
Okay.
because for right now until we finish this, and then I might get a. Okay, now I'll recap. I put a teaspoon of cinnamon, a third a cup of packed brown sugar, a half a cup of oatmeal, and a half a cup of flour. Did I say that right? A third a cup of brown sugar, and a half a cup of flour, and a half a cup of oatmeal. And this is a fourth a cup of softened butter.
Do you want me to move this from you?
You can.
Get
You
out of your
can,
way.
Linda. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you use imperial brown sugar also,
I
right,
use
Mary?
imperial brown sugar. Yes. And I'm stirring this up good before I put my butter in here, because this butter, this makes it like a little crumble.
Do you need a pastry blender, or are you just going to do your fork?
Well, I'm going to use a fork. The other
Okay.
day I used my hand.
Okay.
If you'll put that in the trash for me, I'm going to try this fork, but I may have to just do my hand, because using your hands, you can feel, you
Yeah,
know,
you can.
about how it's incorporated good. But I'm going to try this fork.
You probably do it faster with your hands too.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I've washed my hands, but I'm going to re-wash them, because I have picked up that stuff, and just do it with my hands. No, this pie was, I'm not even
Are
a
we
pie
getting
person.
questions?
No, I was laughing because someone said, Mary's dangerous with that fork. Linda may get that whooping before the day's out.
Oh Lord, I need to slow down. I don't know why. I think like I got to hurry up and get this done.
I know it.
And anyway, so I washed my hands. I'll take this fork. Now you can take
Now
the
I can
fork.
take it.
But you just kind of mix up your crumble that goes on top. And it really is good. This has a caramel drizzle on top, but that caramel, if you're eating the pizza when you first bring it out with the with the caramel on it, it's good. But if you reheat it in the microwave, like I did some that was left over, If you get too much caramel on it, it's too sweet.
It's overpowering.
It's too sweet.
So are you talking about the homemade kind or the kind that
the homemade kind?
that you
so I
melt the bits?
the kind I melted the
Okay.
bits.
Okay.
I melted caramel bits and made the drizzle the other day, but it was so thick.
It is very
So thick I could not. If I could have got a thin drizzle, so you can buy that's ice cream topping.
salted caramel seed.
That's what I bought, and that's what I'm gonna use today, because if this is gonna be a recipe for kids,
Yeah,
it'd
it
be
would be
something.
easy to
it's
do.
something that they could do.
And they could use a homemade caramel sauce, but
Right.
for an easy recipe, I love that ice cream caramel that you're talking about. It's a very good product.
Linda, if you don't mind, put one of them pads over here on the counter,
I sure will.
and there's the pot holders, and put the pie on it.
Okay.
And then these apple pieces that just goes all on there.
Okay.
I was trying to keep from washing my hands because I'll put the drizzle on it. Do you want to put the apples on there?
I'll put it on there. I'm not putting soap
No,
on it. I
just pour it all on there, and then just spread it out all over the
Okay.
crust. See, that's quite a bit. That's 4 apples. That's quite a bit of apples.
I'm trying to get it all. Y'all know how I am. I don't
Yeah,
like to leave
okay.
something.
And if you'll just spread that out for me, please.
Do you want it all the way to the end or leave a little lip?
Almost, not quite to the edge, but almost.
Okay.
Just kind of pat it out. It is, this is something
Looks really good.
a kid could, it really is good.
Someone wants to know if that pan is heavy.
It's not.
Not really.
It's a stone, but it's
stone.
not heavy.
It's not heavy.
It's not heavy like cast
Yeah.
iron.
Okay. And now I'm just going to take
Does that
this
look pretty
crumble.
even?
It does. I'm just going to take this crumble and crumble it all over it.
That looks delicious.
It really is good.
This would be great, like you said, for the kids to be in the kitchen helping.
And you don't even have to put that caramel on here, because this is, I think the next one that I make, I probably won't put the caramel. I'm going to put some caramel on this one today, but I think I would leave the caramel off because it really makes it really sweet. But
Put it on half of it.
I guess, yeah, you could
And that's a generous amount of, that's a good idea,
Yes,
Linda. That's
yes.
a generous amount of
Yes.
streusel on the top. 'Cause
Yes.
as a rule, a recipe, it'll be so skimpy, you won't have enough to go around
I
it.
like a thick one. This is my own ingredient measurements.
Okay, so that's why it's
Yeah,
more than just
yeah,
a regular recipe.
Yeah. I like a lot of streusel, so it is more than what a normal recipe would call for. Now, I got my hands dirty, so would
do
you
you
put
want
it in the oven? Yes,
Yes.
please. And this is a 12-inch
Okay,
pizza
we need
pan.
to set the timer.
Now I'm gonna wash my hands, and set the timer set it for 30 minutes, and we'll see. Because if you don't chop up your onions, your apples, as fine as what I did, it would take 35 to 40 minutes to cook because the apples wouldn't be done. But because I chopped my apples, it's probably not going to take 35, 40 minutes.
Probably won't.
So that's what we do. Okay. All right. And this is, throw this away. What did I do with that caramel? This is, I haven't opened this yet. Thank you, Linda. This is,
Oh, that's Ghirardelli, yeah.
yeah, this is sea salt caramel. If you want to drizzle this over, and you do it while the pizza's hot.
Right.
Because you want it to melt a little bit. So this is what I'm going to put on there when we get through. Now, we got a package in the mail. Linda, we actually got it last
We
week.
did, and we did
And we forgot to, she sent us.
to share it.
Yeah. She sent us both one. This one's to me, and Linda got a card also, and it was from Diana.
Lafferty? Lafferty?
What?
Is that Lafferty?
That's C.
Oh,
C,
Catherine. Catherine. I'm sorry, I
Cafferty.
looked at sideways. It's a C. Diana Cafferty.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
Diane.
very
And let me
much.
show you what it is.
I love these.
I'm saving these for Christmas.
I know, aren't they pretty?
Aren't they pretty? Got our name on them.
Mine's got my name,
Yeah.
and Mary's got hers.
Yeah, so I'm saving these for Christmas, and then some bowl
Microwave? Yeah.
bowl warmers, and this is she put a little note in there to how to use it. It's called the Bowl Buddy, and it's chickens.
Oh,
Isn't that cute? You
It
put your
is.
bowl in there and put it in the microwave, and then whenever the microwave, whenever you finish, you can pick it up with this instead of the hot bowl. So thank you, Kathy. That's awful
Thank
sweet
you very
of you.
much. We appreciate
Yeah.
it and love it.
And today we are giving away spice
Yeah, the spice rack.
organizer, and we did decide how they're gonna win this.
No, we didn't. We said it, and then we never did see.
I guess we'll do a random drawing from the comments. Is that how you want to do it? Sure. The spice organizer. I'll show you what it looks like. This is mine. I got. This is just one a spice organizer. I got it stretched out. You can put it close in like this, or you can stretch it out. It has two little drawers
that you can pull
that
out.
you can pull out, put packages and stuff in, yeast or what season mix, and it's stackable so you can see what you got. I really do like them.
I do too, and you
Little
know
spice
something. That
organizer.
was not something I thought I would care for, but I really
I
do
do.
like
I do
it.
too.
I do.
I got two up there. My granddaughter Shelley, she in her little book that she circles what she wants, she put on there, I need 4 of them.
Did she have that many spices, or is she thinking about
Yeah.
something ahead of time?
Yeah, she has a lot of spices, is what she said. And then she circled the whole page of spices.
Oh.
But she said she has a lot of spices. And then when we were talking about it, she told Chase, her husband, she said, Chase, come look at this. If you think I got a lot of spices, look at Mimaw's, because I have that much. And then I have another whole rack over here full of spices. But anyway, so we're going to be doing something a little special, and I think we've talked little Linda into explaining it of how to do it. We're trying to build. Actually, what we're trying to do is get, what is it? Verified. We've tried twice. They've turned us down. We don't know why, because we've got the followers, and we don't know. But Linda's been investigating it. Little Linda has, and so one of the things is that we don't have enough people. Now, has it commenting with our
She's
page?
going to explain it.
Linda's going to explain it. So that's what we need help on.
Yeah. So
So-
we're asking all of y'all to listen very closely to little Linda, and if you need to replay this to see what she has to say, that she's going to explain it to y'all. And this will be a big help for us.
Okay. Mom,
Yeah.
stand closer to make sure. I don't know how well they can hear me without a microphone.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, I'm hitting the wrong thing. Okay.
okay.
You want the pocket? You want the whole thing?
Well, only because that way you can go back over there
Oh, okay.
and y'all can share that.
Okay.
Okay, so they said that we needed more mentions. So to do a mention, I did it this morning just to make sure. And y'all are going to see my Facebook page, but that's okay. So if you see how I did that, Linda Lorene, it says, don't forget to watch Pinky Malls, Cakes, Cookies, and Candy. So if y'all would go on your own pages,
Facebook page, right?
yes, Facebook pages, and go to the top. I need 2 hands.
Here, let me buckle you up.
Okay. So if you will go to your own pages and click and see where it says Pinky Malls, Cakes, Cookies, and Candies, and it says page 152K like this. That's the one you want, is the one that says page 152K like this. And then you see it will be highlighted. That's how you know. And then, do your type or whatever, and then hit post. that will be a mention, and I will show you what it looks like. See how it's highlighted in blue on mine? You can click it and it will go straight to the page. That way other people can link to the Pinky Malls page. And then if you share it, or not, if you do a mention on the page, then on July 28th, 27th, 28th? 27th? Okay.
I think so.
So on July 27th, we will announce a winner from somebody who has mentioned Pinky Malls Cakes, Cookies, and Candy on your own page, and they will win
The 10-inch non-stick pan, right?
Yeah, 10-inch non-stick skillet. Now, if we
If-
have,
And then if we get over 500,000 followers, which I think is like
We like
5,000 more.
reaching.
Yes.
So if we reach our goal of 500,000 followers, then the prize will be upped, and the winner, instead of getting a 10-inch pan, they will get, drum roll please, this is exciting. Y'all don't want to miss this.
Yeah.
They will get
the complete set.
the basic cookware set, Pampered Chef, it's $430. It's 5 pieces. This 5 1/4 quart pot has the handles that Mary and I love. You can pick up the pot by the handles, and you don't even have to have a pot holder.
Right.
It's triple reinforced titanium. It's a very nice set of cookware.
Right. And I next, I guess we'll show it. I could if I'd have just thought ahead, I could have showed them all the pieces. But we will show you on the next
Yeah.
video that what you get. So
I can get them out, put them on the stove in the morning.
and but the 10-inch skillet you will get in the drawing. You will
Yeah.
get in the drawing if you mention Pinky Malls. Is that right? Doing like Linda said, right, typing out Pinky Malls Cakes, Cookies, and Candy. You don't even have to type it all out. I think, didn't you say that when you first start typing Pinky Mall, it will pull up our page. If it's a correct page, it will have 152,000 likes.
And that might go up, but it's, it's
right.
around that.
It won't, because some of the others that has copied us, they got like 20,000 likes, 40,000, but ours is much more than that. That's how you know it's our page.
So we're going to do the skillet, and
ti-
if we reach 500,000 followers
Now,
by
this is not
the
new
end
ones.
of July.
This is not new ones. We like 5,000. We need 5,000 to reach our goal.
Yes.
So
And that would be by the end of when we do the giveaway, we will give away a set of the 5-piece basic set of Pampered Chef cookware.
So ideas that they can post is they can either post a picture of merchandise they've received for free. They can post a picture of merchandise they've bought. They can just do a post of, hey, we love these ladies. If you check them out, you may like them too.
Right.
It can be words or pictures or whatever, just as long as we're mentioned and it's highlighted in blue.
as long as our
this, yes.
title is on the page,
And
on
this
the
is
post.
in addition to the ones that are sending the pictures in. This
Yes.
is in addition to that, right?
This is part of
It has to be a
celebration.
mention.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is part of our anniversary celebration of 2
Yes.
years. So, yes, that's we're giving away a lot of different levels of things, you know.
Yeah.
So our spice rack will be given away today from one of the comments.
And
So
we have a
Carla,
winner.
okay,
But also, I will post a picture on y'all's page
okay.
so people step by step.
They'll know what
Okay.
to do. Thank you, Linda, for
Yeah.
doing that.
So you can always go back and look at what we're trying to work towards. We're trying to get by just get more followers so we can reach that level. And to do that, and one of the ways that we will get more followers is by mentioning our name plus sharing. If you're in a group, my granddaughter, when we first started doing this, she was in a animal group. Matter of fact, she was in a mama's babies group. She was in several groups. She shared our video, Pinky Malls Cakes, Cookies, and Candy, like we told you, to all her groups, and that's when we exploded. So that is how we get new followers, is getting us out there to people who have not heard about
right,
us.
that might not have necessarily seen us on Facebook.
So to do that, if you in a group, just share us with the group, and and then it'd be up to them whether they want to follow us or not. So
In some groups, you have to ask if you can, share. And if you do,
don't
make
join
sure-
us. We're
make
not.
sure.
We're not. This has nothing to do with joining us. You don't have to join us to get in on this. It's all free. So
Right. Okay, so I'm sure nobody has said anything, or I don't know if anybody said anything because I don't see the comments right now. But to address the elephant in the room, my face, and in case any of y'all are wondering, I have had 3 different times that I've had skin cancers removed on my face. I had my dermatology appointment right before Mary and little Linda got COVID, so I had to call and change it. So my appointment was yesterday. I was dreading going because I knew what the verdict was going to be, and I was right. I've seen these before, so I knew that there was something that was going to have to be taken care of. So 3 biopsies, which probably means 3 more surgeries to get this off of my face. She told me to take the Band-Aids off, and I'm like, there is no way I'm leaving my face uncovered today because it doesn't look nice.
she looks fine. She
But-
just. I told her she was worried about it. I said, "Don't worry about it." Everybody at our age, just about it. Now I hadn't been
You
to.
haven't.
I haven't been to a dermatologist, so I don't know. I could have some too.
A lot of people that have done this know that it is traumatizing. There's nothing quite like having a needle stuck in your cheek and your lip, or I think my lip and the cheek probably was the worst. But this is not the bad part. The bad part is actually having the surgery. So I probably know in a few days, but anyway, that's why you're going to see Band-Aids on my face and probably half of my face bandaged before it's over, but hopefully it won't be too bad. But I do not like it. It's like going to a dentist. It is not my favorite thing to do, and it's something that I dread, but it's something that had to be done. So
Well, it doesn't look bad, not at all. So you don't worry about that at all. She was in the sun a lot more your whole life than I was.
Yeah.
You like to pick peas and go out to the field, and you did that a lot with Pinkie
When I was a
Paw.
kid,
But
yeah.
I didn't do it. If Mama had anything to do in the house, I would stay in the house and work, and she wouldn't. I smell like
I
something.
smell something too. Oh, it
Oh.
may have just a tiny bit run over.
Yeah, I'm going to put a pan under that.
that.
Yeah, it's. I don't know why that was. That's the
Sugar.
same apple. I know it, but that's the same thing I did the other day. The same amount, and it didn't leak over.
Do you need water in that, or are you just?
I'm gonna put a little water in
Oh,
it.
well, let me close the thing.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. So if you'll open the door for me, Linda,
I will.
I'm gonna put a little water in this pan and put it underneath it.
Your oven was clean too, wasn't it?
It's all right.
Y'all smelled something burning, and I thought it was just dinner.
Well, I knew there was something running over because, anyway.
That's what it smells like in my house when dinner's done.
Oh, is that right? Well, I run something over sometimes, but I don't use. I know why that did that is
Why?
because I didn't roll that crust out far enough to make a big enough lip.
Okay.
And there's one place that the crust
Was
was too thin. So that's something that y'all can look out for. Make sure you get enough crust built up around the edges that your apple filling, because
not gonna
the sugar in that apple is got liquid and it
Yeah.
will come out. So anyway, that's something you don't want to do.
We have a winner if you're ready.
Oh, we got a
Oh,
winner?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Did you show them what they get?
Let me.
I'll get
Go
it.
ahead, and then I'll open it up and show them.
So the winner is
Who is it?
Tanya Tucker Wilkerson.
Tanya Tucker Wilkerson. Congratulations to
And
Tanya.
if they could send their
Please text it to either text. And when I say text, don't put it in a comment. I need you to text it not to the business phone until after the video is over. You can text it to mine or Linda's private number, which is on our page, or you can do it to the Pinky Mouse business phone. But text it, because a lot of times when y'all send them, there's so many ways that we get them. And somehow or another, I guess it's because we get so many that we see it. And if we don't write it down that instant and we go back to try to find it, it's mixed up with so many others. It's a problem. And trust me, I spent 30 minutes this morning trying to look up a person's name, and I never did find it. So I'm going to have to call them.
But screenshot it, and then it'll be in your picture.
Well, I thought I did, but I didn't. And I got so many pictures on my phone too. I'm not sure what I've done. I forget what I'm supposed to do and when. Anyway, this is now what was her name again?
Tanya Tucker.
Tanya Tucker Wilkerson.
I remember the Tanya Tucker.
This is how it comes, but it folds out. Anyway, you can stretch it on out like this, or
It's
you
versatile.
can. And I will tell you this. It is not the way. It is not the way to put it together. It is not the way it comes in this box. Read those instructions, because I tried to put it together with it staying just like this. It's not. You have to read the instructions. I'm not going to try to explain to y'all how to do it, but it is not the way it is packaged. I'll put it that way.
Put mine together. I don't think I would have ever figured it out.
I figured it out, but it's not the way it comes. The way it's fit into this box is not the way it unfolds for your spices, because it has that lip for the spices, and that lip is on the inside of this instead of facing out like you see it here. So anyway, it's a nice gift.
Yep, we need your address, Tanya.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not sure. Fran Powell, if you're watching, please text me your address. Yes, you did send it. I thought I took a picture of it, but I didn't. So if Fran, well, it's not Powell, it's P-O-W-E. Fran Poe. If you will please text to 903-649-0605 your address. Please text that, because you was a winner last week, and I thought I took a picture of it right then, but I cannot find it in my pictures. So I need your address, please. So, and I looked it up this morning, tried my best, and both phones. I looked at the private message, the text. I looked through everything.
There's so many places
And
you
I
have to
couldn't
look for
find it.
messages,
Yeah.
and sometimes we'll get the same message in multiple places,
Right.
which is a little confusing.
And
too.
sometimes I think Linda, because she gets the same ones on the Pinky Mall phone, she gets the same messages, and I'll think she's answered it, and I guess she thinks I've answered it, and it kind of bypasses. And anyway, it's
we try, y'all.
Yeah.
We do.
but we're not trying to cheat anybody out of something. What
So
time
we're
is it?
excited to go to Aunt Faye's and see Aunt Faye and Aunt Laverne
Yes.
Thursday.
Yes,
So we hope that y'all will be watching.
Aunt Laverne's had a fall recently, and she didn't know whether she's going to be able, for us to come or not. But she, 2 days after she got out of the hospital, she's calling me, Mary, I think I'm going to be okay.
Who does that remind you of?
Well, we're all just alike. So anyway, Aunt Laverne, we just Aunt Laverne and Aunt
We
Faye.
love her and Aunt Faye and
Yeah,
Aunt Lucy and Aunt Linda Joyce.
Yeah, that's all of our aunts that
Uncle
we got
Dean.
left. Four. We got
Yeah.
four aunts and one uncle left on both sides, combined on both sides. It's just Aunt Lucy on Daddy's side is the only one we have
Pinkston.
left. Only Pinkston aunt, and so we've been blessed to have our aunts,
We have
Mama's
been
sisters.
very blessed. We
Mama's
sure
sister.
have.
Aunt Laverne is 90, isn't she?
I think she's over 90.
No, she'll be 91 on her birthday.
Okay.
If I'm not, no, I think she'll be 92. I think she is 91. When she had a birthday, remember she had that big birthday party. Everybody sent her cards.
Yeah.
She was 90 that year.
Was her
that
birthday,
last year?
is it in September or
I think
August?
it's in September.
Ain't Faces in August.
Yeah, Ain't Faces in August. I'm not sure when her
She
birthday.
turned 90 in 2021.
Okay, so she'll be 91.
Okay,
You
okay,
got it right.
okay.
Thank you, Linda.
Yeah. How'd you find that?
Facebook. That's
Okay.
where my brain is located.
Okay.
All my information is Facebook and TikToks.
Well, I can't find nothing that quick. Well, maybe you can find that Fran Poe
I
for
already
me.
looked up. If you afterwards, if you can tell me what town she's in.
Okay,
'Cause there's
I
several.
can. Yeah, I can tell you. Okay, all right. Okay, now people, we want to thank the people that has been sending us a picture
Yes.
of Mama's book or a cookbook, any product.
purchase, yeah.
Any product that you purchase from us, send us a picture. But they could actually tag us. They can mention Pinky Malls, couldn't they? And tag.
Yes, they can.
So type in, like little Linda said, type in Pinky Malls, and then and when it brings up our site, just click on that. It would take you to our site, and then put your picture there. And can't they do that?
Yeah.
The picture of their and then that way it goes straight. They can't do that, can they? Can they post?
I wasn't listening. What?
I don't think they can post a picture on Pinky Malls. Can they do that? If they
Not on Pinky Mom's page. They can do it on their own page.
Yeah.
And then if they mention us, then you'll get a notification that they mentioned you on
okay.
their own page.
I
But yeah,
hope-
nobody can post on Pinky Mom's
Yeah.
page.
Okay.
But the
Okay.
admins,
But the
right.
admins, yeah.
Okay, well that's what I was thinking. Anyway, just whatever little Linda said. Okay, I don't want to try to explain something because I really get you confused.
I was talking about my face a while ago, and I was going to say this, and I forgot. But
Okay.
when she looked at my face yesterday, and they're very, very sweet. They have gospel music playing. And it's a very Christian-oriented dermatologist's office, and the music was playing. It was real soft, and I said, "Before you do," and I said, they're cancer, and she said, "I'm pretty sure they are," which they know. The first time I had
Yeah.
this done on my lip, she just, she was so calm. It was another office, but she knew, but it didn't convince me. I just thought, yeah, well, maybe there's a chance. But anyway, I said, I'm going to cry. And she reached over and picked up a Kleenex and handed it to me. And I said, I'm not going to cry in here. I'll wait till I get to the car and cry. She thought I was really serious.
Oh goodness!
But I tell you what will bring tears in your eyes is when they put the needles in your face.
I imagine
You,
so.
you don't even know it, and tears are rolling down your
Yeah,
eyes because
I
they
know.
hurt like the devil.
I know they do, Linda. I'm so sorry you happened to go through that. I just, I guess I'll make me an appointment.
You really do need
go
to
to
go.
dermatologist.
You don't have the same skin that I have though.
My skin, I have a darker complexion than you do.
You have a complexion like
Yeah.
Mama,
Yeah.
and it's. But I would feel better if you did go, just to be sure. I had this bump. I have this bump on the corner of my eye, and she was going to take it off, and I was petrified because it's so close to my eye. She said, "Yeah, I can just burn that off and cauterize." And I said, "What about my eyeball? What if your hand slips? I really need my eye." So I told her, I said, "We'll just wait on that."
Oh goodness. Well, my last doctor visit, I got a good report. My sugar level was down. Of course, it never has been high, but said it was lower than it had been in
That's
quite
great.
a while.
That's
I got a
great.
good report, but that, I mean, I say that I got a good report and all that, but I keep forgetting something she told me. My blood pressure's too high. But she told me to keep a watch on it, and then if it was anything. But that's just what I deal with all the time. You know
Yeah,
that.
that's
My blood
kind of
pressure fluctuates all the time.
Part of being a lead, having some lead in you.
It was kind of high, but I said, I tell you what I told her. They took my oxygen level, and I'm sitting there and I'm reading it upside down, and I thought my oxygen level had dropped.
48.
And that made my blood
It
pressure go
probably
up.
did.
Then they took my blood pressure, and I told them, I said, that's because I thought I got excited because I thought that my oxygen level was down.
Well, I spent Friday morning at optometrist because you know, the last several times we've been out, I just cannot. That sun is so bright, it just
Yeah.
blinds me. So
Yeah.
having a regular eye appointment in September, it had to be postponed too because of the COVID situation. But I went and got my eyes checked just so I could have a new prescription, because they won't take one over a year old. Don't know why, but they won't. Anyway, so I got me some sunglasses ordered, and I went ahead and got another pair of glasses ordered.
Okay.
And you know the ones I ordered, Linda,
Which one?
was is it Swarovski? Is it what is
Are you talking about the crystal?
the crystals? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How do you pronounce that?
Oh, don't ask me. I can't even pronounce Slotsky's or something.
Anyway, they don't have a lot of bling on them, but I like shiny stuff,
Yeah.
and they are cute.
Yeah. I got to get my eyes checked too. I just keep putting it off, but I do need to get my eyes checked. And I probably need some more glasses, and I'll get them when I take the time to make the appointment. I was looking for that in person's name this morning, and I seen a text from the Heat and Eye Association saying it's time for your visit. I said, yeah, I know. I gotta call them about it. What time is it?
I know. What?
I think it's probably nearly done. Any other questions?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell y'all what I did
What?
for Thursday.
What?
I thought I would go to the gym
Oh yeah.
because I was trying to be good. I haven't been to the gym since COVID, and I gained 10 pounds, so I'm trying to get that off. Anyways, so I'm fat, but I have a small head. So
You are not.
my
fat.
headphones, I have to tie up in my bun to keep them on my head. But I also like walking on the treadmill with my eyes closed because I go in my own little world, and you know I solve all the world's problems while I'm
Yeah.
walking on the treadmill.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, my headphones was falling, and so I'm walking on the treadmill with my eyes closed, and I need to fix my headphones. I kept my eyes closed like a dummy, and I started tying up my headphones.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm flying off the treadmill.
Oh,
I
my
never even saw it
goodness.
coming because
Oh,
my
my
head. I still can't sit on the toilet.
Oh,
Oh,
my
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 goodness.
hip is so hurt.
Oh,
It
my
hurts so
goodness.
Oh,
bad.
that's what you said. You
Bruce.
hurt
Yes.
your hip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my
I
goodness,
landed right on
Linda.
my hip. I just
Ah.
flew off of that thing, and because I am
You're
who I
bruised.
am, I yelled, and then I jump up. Everyone's looking at me, and I say, "That's embarrassing. I'm going home." And I just flew out of that place. I haven't been back since, but maybe when my bottom heals, I'll feel like going
Yeah.
back.
That was dangerous.
Yeah.
Linda. You could have hurt yourself
I
even
know.
worse than
I
you
know.
did.
Well, I'm more concerned of why am I such an idiot? Why didn't I open my eyes?
You wanted to keep that zen
I
going, didn't
guess
you?
so.
Okay.
That looks good, Mary.
And close the oven for me, please.
You want me to turn the oven off?
Yeah, you can. And I haven't opened this.
Doesn't that look beautiful?
And I'm not making the caramel sauce. I did put the recipe on the members page for the caramel sauce, but I will tell you that the other day when I made it, it's so thick until it was just too thick. So I said I'm going to do the other thing. I'm just going to buy the topping, so
Did
I'm
you
going
want
to get
the
the little knife. Yeah, please. Thank you.
knife?
These things are always so hard for me to get off. But once you open this caramel, you have to put it in the refrigerator then.
Yep.
And I did not want to put it in the refrigerator before I put it on here because it gets thick. Thank you, Linda.
Then you have to microwave it.
I'll just throw it in the trash because it's stuck to my hand. And I'll have to wash my hand because I got caramel on it.
That looks good, Mary.
There's that's a microwave going. You just give me the knife again, please, Linda. Thank you. Okay.
That's gorgeous.
I'm not gonna put no more on there because I don't. You don't want too much caramel because it's really sweet, and then I use a pizza cutter to cut it. It really needs to cool before
Yeah.
you cut it, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut a piece. Because it being hot like this, it's hard to pick up. I'm just gonna cut a little piece off. All right,
Yeah, it needs to set a
Yeah.
little bit.
let's see, let me get the pie slicer. Get it cut all the way through. It
I
is-
love apples. That cut nice, Mary. That's beautiful.
See? So, anyway, I hope that y'all find this something that you could fix for your, let your little kids help you fix it. Or did you want to taste of it, Linda?
Yeah, I do.
I was going to say bye. I'm not going to taste it. I got two slices left in the refrigerator, and I have eaten so much that it's probably really hot.
It probably is. Don't want to burn my mouth. It
No,
sure smells
yeah.
good. It smells like fall.
Now we only cooked it. What'd you put it on there? 30 minutes. If you don't dice up those apples smaller, you're going to have to cook it 35 to 40 minutes, a few minutes longer. But because we diced them so small, the apples was done, weren't they? Hot, isn't it? I'm sorry.
That is so
Isn't it
good.
good?
And you're
Ice
right,
cream.
It is sweet.
It is sweet. And with ice cream,
After that cooled down a minute,
that's why I didn't put a lot of caramel on it, because it really is sweet.
that's delicious.
And you really could, if you wanted to cut down a little bit on the sugar on the that you coated the apples with, because it depends on how much sugar you want it. That's what I like it. If it's gonna be sweet, I like it.
I love it just like you
I do
have it.
too. I do too.
It's delicious.
So-
Y'all got to try this.
And if you want to substitute it, you can use Splendor, or this is what I use. And we're not we're not sponsored by them, but I substitute this a lot of times for the sugar. And you don't use as much. If you use this, you don't use as much of this as you do
would
as you
regular
do on
sugar.
regular sugar. When I make the coconut pies for my brother, because they're diabetics, I use where it calls for a cup of sugar, I'll use a third a cup of sugar. You don't
Oh,
put much.
wow.
A third
I
of
thought you did
this.
half of
Yeah,
it.
no. It's not much at all.
Well, that's delicious. Y'all got to make this.
Thank y'all for tuning in and hanging with us till we got completed, because Linda asked me, did I bake one ahead of time to show y'all? I said, no, I do not want no more apple pie here for a while, because I am eating too much sweet. So
Well, it's delicious. And
Thank
we'll be
you.
at my house. You're welcome. We'll be at my house tomorrow cooking something good too. So congratulations to the winner. Thank you all for watching. And be sure to do like little Linda said and mention us, Pinky Malls, and following her instructions. And
we'll see y'all tomorrow, and don't forget to count your blessings.
bye-bye.